This is my new favorite way to beat the Citadelle Des Morts boss fight. Drop a like and follow. For setup, you're going to need the light sword fully charged, ether shroud fully charged, and the XM4 or a gun similar to it fully upgraded. Now in the first phase of this boss fight, what we want to do is actually have our sword out, and once the boss becomes vulnerable, you want to activate your ether shroud, and what you're going to do is not actually focus on damaging the boss, but first actually breaking his armor pieces. And with the sword, you should break his 2 leg pieces of armor, his 2 wrist armor, and his chest armor, knocking off 5 in total. Now unfortunately, by that time your ether shroud should run out, and you still have the 2 shoulder pieces of armor, and this is why I recommend pulling out the XM4 and breaking those last 2 pieces of armor. And if you do this all in the first phase, you don't have to deal with armor for the rest of the boss fight, and it's going to make it so much easier. But for the rest of that first phase, shoot its critical spots with the XM4 until you get to the in-between phase. And for both in-between phases, you want to do the exact same thing. Pull out your sword and just get your ether shroud charged as fast as possible. Because in the second and third phase, when you activate your ether shroud, his critical spots will be completely vulnerable, and you can completely focus on those, absolutely melting him.